Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Virgo, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Virgos, please. So your person is showing up as the Seven of Swords. They're viewing you as the Six of Pentacles. And their future action towards you is the Seven of Wands in reverse. And we have the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords here indicates that this is definitely somebody with secret feelings. Although they may be a little bit avoidant. They could be a Cancer or Pisces. But this is somebody who hasn't quite shown you, Virgo, how they really feel. And they're viewing you as the Six of Pentacles. So it tells me that they feel like you two really are a good match. All right. So the Seven of Swords and the Strength card. This person could be a Leo. They could be a Cancer, Leo cusp. They could have Cancer, Leo, or Pisces in their chart. They feel like there's a strong connection between the two of you. I also feel like they're building up strength and courage to come towards you or make a confession here, Virgo. But I also feel with the Strength card that this person is somebody who's very passionate, they're playful, they get a lot of attention, they come off as really confident. But I feel like, Virgo, when it comes to you, their confidence, isn't what it is normally. All right? And we see the Ten of Wands in reverse. This person really needs to get something off of their chest. It's almost become heavy or oppressive. They're really, really attracted to you and they want this new beginning. They know they need to tell you. They don't want to avoid this anymore. The Six of Pentacles tells me that they see you as somebody that completes or complements them beautifully. Most likely you know this person from somewhere money is exchanged. So it could be like through work or, somewhere like you like to go and have something to eat. Maybe even the grocery store for some of you. And we see the Five of Swords. This person definitely sees that you're worth fighting for. Now we have strong Aquarius energy, Moon and Venus in Aquarius. The Five of Swords, though, indicates that they're a little bit worried that you're detached or that you don't maybe feel the same way that they do. But they definitely see that you're worth fighting for, and they might be worried about other options that you have available to you. But they see you as the best of the best, Empress energy. Empress energy also indicates Taurus and Libran energy. So you may or may not have those signs in your chart. But they see you as sexy, attractive, abundant, a destined partner, maybe a soulmate. But wow, they definitely hold you in high regard. They see your worth and your value. And they see abundance here. I think this person feels like you two could really be a power couple, Virgo. Now, the Seven of Wands in reverse tells me that this person is ready to let down their walls and their barriers and let you in. They want victory. They know they probably need to be a bit more vulnerable and let you know that they're interested. The Emperor energy in reverse tells me that they might feel like they're not quite good enough for you. They're viewing you as the Empress, and then their energy is showing up as the Emperor in reverse. So they feel like there's this really strong connection, but they might be worried that, that you're out of their league. And the Emperor in reverse also tells me that this person is a little bit stubborn. They're stubborn and they want to do things their way. All right. And we see the Page of Swords, but they are going to be communicating. All right, it might be kind of impulsive communication. It might come like kind of out of the blue. Like I can see the Emperor just having like an outburst, right? But not necessarily confrontational. Although they might show you that they're jealous, okay, without wanting to. If you're talking to someone else, I could see this person getting jealous and kind of showing it or saying something. But with the Page of Swords, I do think this person's ready to communicate. All right, and my Virgos, you're in the Page of Pentacles energy, so most likely you've been waiting for this. You've probably been checking this person out, paying attention to details and patterns. And I think that you're interested. That's the energy I'm getting. I think you're interested. Now, what else do we need to know about them? What else do we need to know about them? Yeah, growth. Yeah, this person is ready for this connection to grow, to change. I feel like they've most likely been putting in some time and effort, like as a friend, or, striking up like small talk and stuff with you. So they're ready for that next step. Yeah, transformation. They're ready for a change. They want to change this connection. And we see freedom. Yeah, but freedom is represented by number 13, which is telling me that they need to free themselves from this overthinking. I do think they're feeling a little bit like oppressed because they haven't told you how they feel. They might see other people moving in on you. And again, some of you might get a little bit of a jealous outburst from this person. That's going to be that confirmation for my Virgos who are so good at pattern recognition and so intuitive. But a little jealous outburst is going to let you know that all along you've been right all along. They do like you. They are interested. They've just been a little bit stubborn, or they want to do it their way, or they don't want to look stupid, when they ask you out. But I kind of feel like it's coming to a head here. All right, let's see what's holding them back or what we need to know about them. Being needy, make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off your relationship. Okay, so I do think this is somebody who's probably very, very focused on you. They may be somebody who puts their all into relationships and sometimes, doesn't focus that much on their friendships. So just something to be aware of. And too much. You tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. Yeah, but I kind of feel like this person has been sitting back. I feel like they've been watching, they've been observing. They've even been a little bit avoidant, but maybe because they realize in the past they've given too much, they've said too much, they've been too intense. So I feel like they're trying to really tone it down here with you, Virgo. What do they want to say to my Virgos? I feel pain from the damage I've caused. So that could be for some of you where this is not just a secret admirer, but it's someone that you've dealt with in the past. But more so, I get that they could carry some guilt and shame around for their past actions and relationships. And guilt and shame can sometimes keep us stuck. And I wasn't happy the way things were going. So I do think that this person is dissatisfied with you getting attention elsewhere. I also think because they've been in this sort of secret admirer energy, Virgo, I think they're starting to really feel the pressure. They're not happy. They don't want to see you with somebody else. They don't want to see other people hitting on you. They don't want to see you dating other people. So I feel like they're realizing I'm the only one that can change this. And the only way I can change this is by, expressing to Virgo how I feel or asking Virgo out. What are we not seeing here that we need to be aware of? Okay, so you two potentially bring out the best in each other. Okay. And unwilling to yield. And I think we see that with the Emperor energy. You are dealing with somebody who's extremely stubborn though, Virgo. So just bear that in mind. What are their very next actions toward you in the next couple of days or the next week or so? Ace of Cups, making you a love offer. All right, and we see Magician taking steps to make that love offer, communicating and taking action here. So they're going to be expressing their love here, Virgo. Ooh, all right, let's see what Spirit's advice and guidance is for you. What is their advice and guidance for you? Professional assistance. It may be time to seek wise counsel. This could be in any life area, from legal or financial advice to more personal needs such as counseling or therapy. All right, Virgo, I feel like this is a little bit of an off-the-wall message, but, I feel like this is just seeking guidance. So remember that when we meditate, we ask for answers. When we pray, we ask for answers. When we meditate, we receive those answers. And you may be asking friends and family about what you should do here. All right, but I feel like this is just about recognizing that you're not alone, asking for help when necessary. All right, and we see warrior spirit. So relentless commitment to challenges, approaches life as a personal battle, here to master your forceful nature. Yeah, so I feel like, my Virgos, you might be reacting to some conflict that you're experiencing. I don't think it's necessarily with this person. I mean, it certainly could be. But Virgo, I feel like this is just in some other area of your life, okay, where you've been experiencing a lot of challenges. And I kind of feel like you might feel like you're a little bit alone in this world, or you have to sort of bear the weight of the world on your own shoulders. And I do think you have somebody here that does want to come in and help. Somebody who will come in and help, bear these burdens with you. That's the energy I get from them. All right. Virgos, I'm going to leave it here. I do hope these messages help. Sending you love and light. Take care.